G'day and welcome back to Down the Shed with Byron and the big fella, where today we're working on the old HT Ute. Now while I've been away at work, the big fella has been tackling a few jobs on the Ute. So what have you been up to?
Firstly, I removed the thermostat housing, which was pretty corroded, and then I moved on to the engine cooling fan just to give us more access to the water pump, which we need to take off. And then I took off the alternator so we have more access to the harmonic balancer, which we've got to take off because it's spun. I also got the throttle linkages off the old HG, but I started to strip it and got the doors and boot off.
Ah, righto. Where'd you get this HG from?
From DJ.
DJ? That bloke.
Now, hold up, wait a second. I have to interrupt this video right here. When Byron told me to go find him a car, he didn't give me specifications on how good the car had to be. But, you know, in the spirit of being a good friend, I went out and found him the rust cuts that he needs to help fix the Ute. Those rust cuts just have to be attached to an entire car. So what we have here is a 1970 HT Holden sedan, and instead of cutting out bits and pieces that I think he might need, we're just going to flip the whole car, chuck on a trailer, take it down to his place, and he can sort it out. I think his wife's going to love it. You know, just another rusty wreck out of the bush in his yard. Great times. Anyway, it's very windy, the sun's going down. Let's get you guys set up on hyperlapse and yeah, start flipping this and getting it onto the trailer. Job done. Low mileage, one owner, lady kept only driven to church on Sundays. This thing is absolutely pristine. It's perfect. It is absolutely DJ mint. It's very dark here, so let's get down to Byron and he can show you all around and show you what we've got.
Missing the spring on this side. So thanks DJ, you bloody legend, for sorting us out with, what would you call it, mate?
Mint.
A mint parts car. Well, it's green. So we'll get the big fella to show us what he got stuck into. So show us what you got up to, big fella.
So I took all the linkages off so we can use them on the Ute. I haven't got the guard off yet because there's 25 bolts in every area for some reason.
25 bolts?
Yeah. And then I got this door off, this door and the boot. I haven't got them because that door won't open, so I have to figure that out. I got one more bolt on the brake booster, then I can take that off.
Where's that?
It's in the mongrel of a spot. It's at the top, but you can't use a spanner because it's too short. And then, yeah, so.
So what are some good parts you're going to use off of this to fix the ute up?
The floor, that guard, because that one over there is a bit worse than it. Maybe even the K frame, or is it Y frame?
Engine K-frame, eh?
K frame.
So is this one better?
Yeah. So if you look over here, it's complete, but we're still thinking about it because down here, if you can see, there's tons more, and then down there's tons more. But the only thing that's better on this K-frame that's better than the Utes is that little triangle part there. So might have to just cut that off and put on the Utes. But yeah. So with the brake booster, I've got all the brake lines off. I just got one more bolt that's in a mongrel of a spot, and then it will come off.
So is that for those disc brakes I got years ago? That should be able to help us out.
Yeah, so we're gonna disc brake convert it, so should be able to full brand new brakes, because we got brake shoes in there, so we'll redo the rears.
This guard's no good, eh?
Yeah, this one's not very good. So
Now can we use the fuel tank?
we have to take it out and have a look at it, but it looks pretty good, so might be able to use it.
Might be alright, eh?
Yeah,
What other parts? You got the boot floor you could use?
maybe.
We'll have to have a look, eh?
We might be able to use the dog legs, but
Oh, the dog legs.
yeah, because not that side, the other side.
You got the arch though, so you might be
Yeah.
able to use some of that.
We might be able to use the bottom part down there, because
Bottom part?
ours is completely gone.
I guess you got, oh yeah, this side's alright.
Yeah, so
Except on the Ute, they don't have that spare tyre part. Old mate from Rare Parts told us about, eh?
Oh, yeah.
That dog leg is good.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. And we might be able to even use these seals,
Yep, the seal panels.
because they're still a bit good. But
On the
Yeah.
bench seat.
oh yeah, the bench
That one's
seat,
better than what you got.
it might be. You got to take it out and have a look, but might be able to combine both.
Yep.
So like use those on springs, this one's frame, and just combine them.
Speak to Dan from Vision Trim and see if he can help us out.
Ask him nicely.
Take him a couple of those crazy monkey beers.
Yeah. And then thanks again, DJ. Once I'm old enough, I'll buy you a few of them lemon squashes. So
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
what about this door? You gonna
Yeah.
fit that?
it's got a few bullet holes, but we might be able to fit it.
That'll be the go, eh?
Yeah. The hinges are better.
Alright, well, let's go back up to the Ute and let people know what you're going to do today on it, eh?
Radio.
Alright, what's the go, mate? What are you going to get stuck into today?
Hopefully doing a few flushes on the engine.
What? Flew what?
A few flushes.
Flushes? What of?
So, oil and maybe even
The cooling system?
the cooling system.
Are we going
So-
to change that harmonic balancer out?
Yes. So that's why we took off the alternator and that. So
Oh, you could still get to it with the alternator there, couldn't you?
yeah, but it just makes it easier.
Easier. So if you'd like to know how to replace the harmonic balancer, you need to follow the big fella. What else is there?
I'll take off the harmonic balancer. For those who want to know, it's 3/8 UNF. So
Yeah, and what are you doing with the UNF tap? What are you doing with that?
I'm tapping the holes so that we can put the bolts.
So you're cleaning
And
the
take-
bolt holes out.
Yeah, cleaning the bolt holes out so we can take it off.
So we'll let the big fella do that for now, because he can get dirty, and I'll show you what we're doing. We've done a bit of a practice on the old block here, pulling it off, putting it back on. That one's no good. We've got the blue 202. We don't want to touch that because we can throw that into another project later. We don't want to touch Robbie's 173 yet. But this 186 we don't know any history on besides being a Dulux rebuild. Is we're going to remove that harmonic balancer and use that on this engine. And also possibly the water pump, but we'll tackle that when we get to that mission. We'll rip the bottom hose off this engine because that'll be okay. We'll go see how the big fella's going now. All sorted, mate?
Yes. I got the puller on, so I just use 2-inch bolts with the 3-leg puller. So
Hope for the best, eh? See
yeah,
if it comes off.
because the engine kept turning over, I put a podgy bar to stop it, to lock it up so it won't turn over, and I put it in gear because the Ute's got no brakes.
Righto, let's get it off.
So we had to change pulling plates because the other one's stripped. So about to get it off now.
Here she comes. Woo boy. What a mongrel.
All that to get this.
Dirty thumbs up, mate.
Took this water pump off.
Well, let's have a look.
It's full of shit.
Did it come out of the Titanic? Alright, I got the harmonic balancer for you and the other water pump off the other engine. You should have seen, you know, that timing mark and the keyway there?
Yeah.
So see how that is there.
Yeah, that's all lined up.
I'll put a photo up now of a comparison of how much that was actually out. Alright, now you're going to show the people at home how to put that back on?
Yep.
I reckon, because we weren't meant to take this water pump off yet.
It's full of...
We'll give that a vacuum out first, eh?
Yep.
Okay, give that a clean and then we'll put the new harmonic balancer, well, the new second Andy back on.
Yep. So with the area all cleaned up, I made rock the car back and forth so the keyway's at the top. I just put some lube on the harmonic balancer. So I'm gonna line up there.
So you've lined up the keyway.
Yep. You just gotta hit it on. Not to mention, use a copper or brass hammer. If you don't have one, use a copper or brass drift. You know it's home when you hit it and it changes in sound, or it's a couple mil from the little tab. I'm going to give the surface area of the water pump a clean, and I'm going to flush out the cooling system.
Alright. Whoa, look at the dust. Alright.
Oh, I saw a few big chunks then.
Connect the air up. Oh, some chunks come out then.
Yeah.
I can feel chunks at the bottom here too. Take the air off, or just crimp there. Right. Let it fill up with water again. Oh, look at that, that brought some chunks out.
Oh, there's like still chunks coming.
Can I get my magnet out of the tool line? Oh, yeah, boy.
So the second-hand water pump we were going to use had a different size fan hub, so we had to change over to the new water pump so that it will fit the fan hub, so we'll be able to have a fan and we had the pulley on. So we found a belt off of Josh's car. We went to go fit the radiator, but the other one we got over here, we've got to modify it. So Dad's cutting it down. So we're going to fit this one in, we've got to modify it, and then
65 mil we're going to cut off, just to take the corners off.
So we're going to cut up 65 mil.
And then that way we have to re-drill some holes, but that'll be right for now. And the core's stuffed anyway. Look at that. So, it'll do for today, won't it?
Yep. Okay.
See if it fits, eh?
Yep.
This is our first time fitting it. Oh, yeah, boy. One hole lines up, two holes kind of line up. Might just need a little bit fine, a little bit of trimming and she'll be all right. These the bolts?
Yep.
Big fella, he's out there just washing out the container. We've got the engine cooling system sort of flushed out for now. We've got a radiator in there, made it fit. It's not the best condition, she'll be all right. We've got no thermostat in there, so hopefully we can just cycle it for a few cycles. And what we're going to put in there to clean it out is a couple of these little finish tablets, which I was advised / recommended are a good thing to cleaning out those cooling blocks. So hopefully it descales it and makes it smell nice. There we go. We've ran it up for a while, water. I end up putting maybe half a litre or so of diesel in with the engine oil. So we've got it up pretty warm now. The big fella's down here, about to crack that sump plug off. Let's see how it comes out this time. Yeah, taking it off. Oh, it's a bit better. Still sludgy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, at least it's flowing a bit more now. So the idea is we're going to change that filter. We've got another 4 litres of diesel engine oil to, that we'll throw in there. We'll throw another half a litre of diesel into it, run it up, flush it again, and then put some more oil in it, and then new filter again. That should be alright. But the cooling system will, once the big fella's finished under there, we'll disconnect that, give that a flush out again, and then fill that up with water, give that a flush again. But I think it's time for a cold drink and time to jump in the pool for a bit. We'll see you shortly. Well, now the big fella's sorted out the radiator. You got it all happening, have you?
Yeah, I did the bottom holes, so it's all supported now.
All supported and in there nice and secure.
Yep.
And what else you been doing? Let the people know what you had to do with that.
So I went to go put the linkages on, and then it turns out that there's a difference between the HJ and the HT kg linkage. So this part here.
Go grab the other rod and we'll show them what you're talking about. So show the people how that linkage didn't quite line up. So it doesn't quite engage into the carby. So we ended up catching up with Rob from Rare Parts, wasn't it?
Yep.
And he hooked us up with another carby to suit HT. But then what was the next drama you had?
The intake.
Intake manifold. Show the people what was wrong.
So this throat section on the carby was a different size to...
Yeah, so between the two bolt holes here, bolt studs, the throat size of that intake manifold was actually smaller on the HT compared to the manifold we had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the big fella's changed over the carby. He's got everything working again. Show him how the linkages are working. Yeah, boy. So now you can operate it from inside the ute.
Yep.
What's the next thing we're going to do?
Compression test.
So we're going to do another compression test and see how it goes. So if you guys remember from part 1, was it? Or part 2, where we did a compression test on the engine, and I think we had like 15 psi to about 50 initially. Then we done it again. Do you remember what it was?
It was 70 and 80.
Yeah, about 70 and 80 again. So let's see. If it gets up to about 100 now, we've had it running, and hopefully those rings have expanded. We've got a kind of healthy engine. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to throw some new spark plugs into it. And what was the other thing we're going to do? Another engine oil flush, eh?
Yeah, another oil flush.
Yeah, and then see what comes out this time. You ready? Cylinder 6.
$125.
Ah, sweet. What did we end up getting over all of them?
Well, number 1 got 100, number 2 got 120, and then 125, 120, 120, 125.
So it's actually not a too bad an engine now. We've had it running and a bit of oil in it.
Yep.
Now, what's the next part? Throw in some new spark plugs.
New spark plugs, and then
Drop the oil again, eh?
yeah.
All right, here you go, mate.
I'm just going to double check them, Dad.
Double check them.
So,
Make sure the gaps are right.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good tip, eh? You never know, do you? Plus the other old ones, and I'll put them on the bench. Sweet.
Actually, I want to see what the gap is.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have changed too much since we fitted them before, eh? Or when you cleaned them up.
But just to know what the gap is.
They all good?
Yeah. Just a little bit fine.
So what are you double checking them to?
8.
0.8?
Yeah, 0.8.
Yeah, sweet. Alright, I've just put a bung in the end there because we have to get a plug for the back there because you don't have the vacuum brakes off the manifold. What's our next thing we need to do after this? That's it, eh? Engine oil flush, yeah. I'll go get some water to put back in that radiator, eh? Okay. You throw those spark plugs in.
So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What, do you remember the firing order?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, how do you know it's right there?
6.
Just make sure they're on properly. We'll give it once I've got some water in there, we'll give it a start up, eh?
Yeah.
We should be able to drive it this afternoon, eh? What do you reckon? Will that make some good content, you reckon? Driving the ute around the backyard?
Yeah.
No brakes. Did you do that hose clamp up?
Yeah.
Yep. That diesel flushing oil stuff we've got. Special mixture.
Yep.
Oh, that looks like a lot like diesel, mate. Bit of diesel and engine oil, mixed together.
Yep.
Righto. And how long are we going to run that for?
5 to 10 minutes.
About 5 or 10 minutes, eh? That should be enough to give it another flush.
Yep.
This is going to be cool, man. We're going to have the throttle actually working now. The next thing we're going to have to do is the bloody, what do you call it? The wiring. Get that wiring sorted out.
Did you want the field connected?
Yep, but, oh, you've already got it connected, eh?
Yeah.
Righto. Let's get a battery and get it started.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's coming out a bit better, isn't it?
A lot better.
Yeah. Oh, still a clumpy bit though. But compared to when we first drained it, she's flowing out now. All right, I'll grab the filter, eh?
Okay.
Righto, big fella. Move that tray over. Is that it? That should be underneath the filter.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch yourself. All right, can you grab the filter? I'll pass it down to you. Ah! Righto. Well, we should cut that open, eh? And have a look inside.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see. But my filter, I don't think my filter cutting tool fits around it. We might have to buy one. Righto. Is it all drained out yet?
It's just dripping now. So.
Dripping. Just dripping. Oh, the waste oil?
Yeah.
Righto, I've got the funnel there, ready to go. It's cleaned out.
You may have spilt a little bit.
I did.
Oh.
You always got to blame the young fella, don't you? You can't blame the old fella.
Righty.
I'm experienced, mate. Well, maybe. Experienced smoker, eh?
Experienced at missing the pan.
What?
Yeah, mate.
I don't miss the pan. That's you kids. Ask Mum. She'll tell you who misses the pan. Hey? Righto, remember we accidentally put 5 litres in it last time?
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't need 5 litres?
not we, you.
No. Don't be like that, brothers. Righto, I've just put 3 and a bit litres in. That'll do for now. Let that down. Check the oil level when it's level. Oh, jeepers creepers, mate. Double check the level while it's level. And then I reckon it's bonus part for the video for everyone watching. Stay tuned, it's bonus time. Oil's good, start it up.
Righty.
Connect the coil, just make sure the earth's a bit more. How you going on there? Yeah. Push it down, there we go. Right, connect that coil wire to there.
Are you ready?
Okay, go. Dude. Now we've got some, what oil did we put in? I went and brought some old stuff, 20W50. So hopefully that helps the old girl out. Alright, I got the fuel tank wired in.
How much fuel do we have?
Not much. We'll give it a go, eh? Am I driving or are you driving?
I am.
Rock, paper, scissors. No, go again. Alright, you can have a shot. Do you remember how to drive it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go. First gear. Just creep it out of the workshop, out of the shed. Remember, it's got no brakes. Oh, he stole it. Try again. Pull your bonnet release. You ready?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many horses. Right, okay. Try again. Keep the revs up a little bit. Yeah, come forward. This way, this way. Yeah, that way. Just go straight, straight. Come this way again. Righto. Oh, she drives, boy. She drives. Righto, take it for a cruise down the bottom. Just be careful. The toolbox is about to fall out the back.
What?
Just go slow, the toolbox is about to fall out the back. Hey, come back here. Righto, remember, we have to try and roll it to a stop. Oh. Have a look at the size of this thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that attacking me head? Roof lining. Right, let's go. Oh, you stole it? Did you stall it?
It's you, mate. It's you.
Righto, I'll start it up again. Right. Ready?
Yeah.
You got the clutch in?
Yeah.
Oi, settle down. I'm too scared I'm going to beat my foot through the floor. All right, let's go, bud. Slow. Remember, we've got no brakes. Oh, look at all the rebuild. Oh, this is wicked. The neighbours are looking at us funny. What's that old piece of ooga booga cruising around, eh? How are we going to get back to the shed without crashing it?
Oh, I don't know.
This is cool, man. I thought he was going to stall it then. Oh, quick, get over here. There he goes. You might have to roll to your guards, mate. A bit low on the front. Well, she moves.
Yeah, we just need to stop.
Need to make it stop now. And now we've got it moving, I reckon it's a good time to change that gearbox oil.
And diff oil.
And the diff oil. I wonder what that's going to come out like. Yeah, so brakes, diff oil, gearbox oil. It'd be nice to get the electrics sort of working, but hey, it will settle down and...
Maybe a bit of this guard.
That guard?
Yeah, because come around that corner.
It'll be all right for what we're doing. We'll see how far we get. So, yeah, thanks to you guys. Yeah, we were able to buy some new microphones. Hopefully we come out a bit clearer. Can you hear the big fella?
G'day.
So, we're going to wrap it up there. Again, thanks for watching. If I've got the merch page kicking off, you guys can actually help us out, which will be in the description. What else is there? There should be a bonus video coming out after this one. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right. Dirty thumbs up, and we'll see you when we're looking at you.